Skeletal system. Framework of bones plus few cartilages forms skeletal system. Skeletal system is responsible for the movements we do for our locomotion, as well as it provides a rigid support to the muscles of the body. Bones are hard due to presence of calcium salts, whereas cartilages are not that hard as compared to bones because of the presence of chondroitin salts. Skeletal system is divided into two parts: axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton is consisting of 80 bones. It involves skull, vertebral column, ribs and sternum. Skull, you can see in the picture, is made up of cranial and facial bones. In total, 22 bones are involved in the formation of skull. 8 cranial bones and 14 facial bones are involved. Vertebral column, you can see in the diagram 26 serially arranged units known as vertebrae forms vertebral column. These vertebrae are hollow from the center because spinal cord passes through it. Vertebrae is further divided into cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacral and coccygeal vertebrae. You can see these divisions in the diagram: cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacral and coccygeal. 12 pair of ribs dorsally attached are present. These ribs are, you can see in the diagram, are dorsally attached to thoracic vertebrae and ventrally attached to sternum. Sternum is a flat bone which is present in thorax. First 7 pair of ribs are true ribs, last 2 are floating ribs. 8, 9 and 10th pair of rib is attached to 7th through a cartilage known as hyaline cartilage. Appendicular skeleton. It consists of limbs plus girdle. Limbs are upper limbs and lower limbs. You can see in the diagram, upper lip consists of bones, humerus, radius and ulna. Further, in the hand you can see carpals, metacarpals and phalanges. Now, the lower limb, you can see the longest bone, femur, then fibula, tarsals, metatarsals and phalanges. Pelvic girdle is responsible for the articulation of upper and lower limb. Pelvic girdle is formed of 2 coxal bones. These 2 coxal bones are formed by the fusion of 3 bones which are ilium, ischium and pubis. Joints. Joints are responsible for locomotion, the movements which we do. Like I am moving my wrist like this because of the joint present here. Joints are of 3 types: fibrous, cartilaginous and synovial. Fibrous joints are the joints as present in case of flat bones of skulls. They do not permit any movement. Cartilaginous joints, they permit limited movement. These are present between adjacent vertebrae. Synovial joints, these are the joints present at fluid-filled cavity. These joints permits free movement, and the example of these joints could be ball and socket joint and pivot joint. Now, various disorders of skeletal system. Osteoporosis. It is a disorder which is caused due to aging. It is majorly seen in case of females. Arthritis. Arthritis is nothing but inflammation of joints. Gout. When uric acid is excess in blood and it's get deposited in the joints, it causes pain and inflammation of joints known as gout, muscular dystrophy. It is a genetic disorder which leads to aging and deterioration of skeletal muscles. Myasthenia gravis. It is an autoimmune disease in which the muscles are attacked by the body's own immune system.